Hello. I'll be honest with you. After the signing of Doherty, Højbjerg, Hart, Bale, and Reguilon, I did not expect to be sat in front of you again, but here I am. And today we're talking about Milan Škriniar from Inter Milan. This one's kind of come out of the blue, but then I suppose if you look at our centre-back options, it really shouldn't have come out of the blue. We have Dyer, Tanganga, Sanchez, Foyth, and Alderweireld, obviously. Sorry, Alderweireld. Tanganga's young. Sanchez seems to be falling out of favour. Toby's getting on, and Dyer is not convincing, and I think Foyth will go. For a starting point, it's always quite sad to see someone who shares a name so closely linked to the club they're at fail. Milan Škriniar into Milan, it's perfect. Get Everton to Everton as soon as possible and all that. Like I said, it's not come out of the blue. However, apparently Tottenham are willing to go to Milan and pay £32 million for Milan Škriniar. Why has this happened? How has this come about? Last season, from what I saw and the research I've done, it seemed like Skriniar was pretty much undroppable. One of the most informed centre-backs in the league. Phenomenal player. Tall, strong. I kind of loosely put him as a bit of a Nicola Sula sort of type figure for Bayern Munich. Just, really not a defender you want to come across as a striker. You're probably going to lose most of your physical battles with him. But Conte's come in and the position has slipped from him, and I don't think that's particularly because he's a bad player. He doesn't fit into Conte's system. They've got Godin, they've got De Vrij, and they've got Bastoni now, who's usurped him. And even though Bastoni on paper isn't as good as a defender, I'd say, in Conte's system, it requires them to break out from the back. And, if you're one of those wider centre-backs, you sort of have to join in the play. And that's not Skriniar's strengths. Skriniar likes to sit there and defend. He's probably one of those defenders who really likes to defend. A game-saving tackle is as good as a goal. All of those old cliches. And this brings him to Tottenham, really, because he's not the most Tottenham player I've ever thought of in my head. That would probably be Foyth, and look how that's happened. But he seems like a Mourinho player. Someone he can just be like, do not let goals. Do stay there and do your thing. Like, it seems like a pretty perfect fit for this new age Tottenham that Mourinho is trying to create. It would be another person who's, been in finals and been in a top club, and admittedly he hasn't done it yet. I think Milan bought him from Sampdoria, so yes, he hasn't experienced finals like Bale and Reguilon have, but it's just another Mourinho player. And if we're going to accept Mourinho at Tottenham and we're going to be excited about Mourinho at Tottenham, I think it's time we learn to embrace Mourinho's Tottenham, and this is how he's going to do it. And a centre-back like Skriniar is exactly what we need. The other one was Ruben Diaz, a bit younger. Skriniar's 25. Diaz is, 19, 20 maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But less proven in the Portuguese league. So it just makes sense. And now that he's surplus to requirements, and they've brought in Kolarov, they've brought in Vidal, they've recently brought in Eriksen, they've got the centre-backs I've just listed, they've got a lot of players at Inter Milan. It's probably time to start offloading some of them. And, if we can say to them, look, you bought Christian Eriksen offers for like peanuts, throw a Skriniar the other way. And, maybe we'll pay you what you paid for him. It's a good deal. And hopefully they buy into that. Hopefully Skriniar is a Tottenham player. I would really like to see that. I think that's the weakest part of our team now, is I don't have that much faith in players like Eric Dyer to just carelessly give away goals. And sometimes when they do give away goals, they look a bit flustered and out of their depth. Mourinho doesn't seem to have that much faith in Toby or Sanchez. They would be my ideal partnership. And as much as I want to see Tanganga thrive in a Tottenham shirt, he's probably not there yet. So for me, it's a no-brainer signing, especially at 32 million. And, you know, I would be more than happy with that. It would be fantastic. And that's all I have to really say on it. I'm excited for that. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully it has happened by the time I release this. You know, tell your dad. Inter Milan, Skriniar.